Hello, and I'm today reviewing Just Dance 2019. This is the only Just Dance I've ever played, so I don't know if the other ones are different. So this is just my experience with it, as not just as someone who's had actual dance training, understands sort of the fundamentals of how to teach dance, but also someone who has chronic pain. Okay, so my first sort of qualm I have with this game is that it tells you to warm up while it's loading, but if you've never had a dance lesson in your life, what are you supposed to do? I feel like because a lot of the moves are kind of quick and sharp, you need to have a proper warm-up so you don't injure yourself, especially if you're trying to go hard and trying to actually win. You need to actually make sure your muscles are properly warmed up. So I would give a lot more points if I were to rate it. Like, it loses points because there's no actual, that I can find, choice to do a warm-up, an actual proper warm-up where you're stretching, and like maybe a 5-minute song, or maybe if there was like a warm-up mode for each song where you could just sort of stretch to it. It would be also really cool if there was a learning mode where you could slow the song down and actually learn the moves like bit at a time, like proper technique, which on the other hand, you're not getting marked on like the moves, you're only getting marked on the hand that the controller's in, which is generally a right hand. So you just kind of, if you want to get good points, also if you're maybe confined to like a wheelchair or something and still have movement in your hands, you can still play the game and win, because you just have to really follow what the right hand's doing in order to win. Anyway, it'd really be good if there was like a mode where you could learn the choreo just for fun, just to like slow it down, break down the moves, do related stretches to the muscle groups that you're using for the choreo. So, for example, if there's like a body roll in it, maybe do like isolation movements like, oh hey, this is how we do it so you don't fuck up your body. I don't know. It'd be really good if it was more like that. But then again, it is just a game, so like if they had the money to pay like professional maybe dancers to do the choreo, they could have taken it a step further and having them like break it down and go, alright, so let's stretch our arms slowly, and it'd just be better if it was I don't know, if there was a bit of lesson to it, because I'm pretty sure if you've never danced before and you're just playing the game, if you're just like copying exactly what the dancers are doing without having a day of dance training to know how to move your body in a safe way, you could seriously injure yourself. So yeah, definitely wish there was a warm-up, definitely wish there was a breakdown, definitely wish there was the ability to play the song at a slower speed so you can just do it a bit slowly and get like, not freak out when things are moving too fast. I don't know if that's just me, because I have like a processing disorder thing, like if there's too much happening I just freak out a little bit. I don't know, but I feel like it'll be a lot more enjoyable if there was the option to slow down and practice. Like, you're not getting the points, like you're not getting the stars or like the points or whatever, you can practice the moves just for the sake of learning a dance. Another thing I would like is, well, there's two controllers. It assumes that you're going to play with your friends, which, who's going to do that? I mean, some people probably do, but I'd like to have a mode where it's like one player mode, but I'm using both controllers, and like I can get points for both hand movements, not just one hand. I feel like it's very kind of lazy. Like, I want to be able to get points for using both controllers. I don't know. Maybe that should be a separate mode on the game where you can choose a step up difficulty, so you're getting marked on both controllers, not just one hand, you know? Yeah. Sweat mode, I could probably look this up. It's a bit weird. I don't know if we're getting how it works out calories based on your right hand movement, or if you followed the choreo exactly as the dancers did it. So that's a bit weird, although it is nice seeing a timer to see how long you've been playing. So yeah, overall it's a very fun game. I am very happy that there's actual bachata in this, so it's actually bachata moves. I think there was a New Yorker in there that didn't have to be in there, but you know, they have to include some sort of hand movement, so aside from that, it's kind of refreshing. There's also like a bunch of other dance styles there that I'm assuming are true to the dance styles. So it's very good that there's a lot of different dance styles and not just the one thing. There are a lot of similar movements in the dances, so it's good that, you know, you're not like overloaded with so much, like, so you can sort of go through the game and you don't have to do too much new stuff. I guess you can choose the sort of pace at how you want to do it, whether you do just want to focus on just right hand movements or go for the full thing. So that's, you know, yeah, I think if I was to rate it out of 5, it will probably get a 3, purely because I think it's important for the safety aspect of like teaching proper stretching and breaking things down. That's literally the only reason that Losers Stars is because for dance you need that. But no, yeah, it's very good. It's good that you can choose to do it with a friend. You can learn like partner dancing. You know, you can learn how to dance in like groups of 2, 3, and 4 if you want. You can sort of take ideas on how to move around on the stage, so it's pretty good for like a first dancer to get ideas on like choreography and stuff, and his arm movements are often like forgotten about sometimes, so it's kind of good to get that going. So yeah, 3 out of 5, and also yeah, definitely enjoyable and fun if you have arm movement or some sort of body movement. Yeah, as long as you can sort of move your arm in a sort of that full arrangement, you can play the game. That's all you need. Yeah.